All right, let's solve this brain buster. Now, the easiest way to actually solve this is to change the var keyword to let. Because if I run this and we wait, look at that. I have 0, 1, 2, 3. And I guess we're not logging the actual values here, we're logging the indexes. So if we want to log the actual values, we can just go like this. Click run, we wait 3 seconds, and we should have everything set. And hopefully you know why that works. Let allows us to use block scoping so that this block, which is these curly brackets over here, creates a scope for each I so that I is scoped within here. Because initially, when we had a variable I over here, it was part of the global scope, right? Because we didn't really have a function surrounding it. So that this set timeout, when it finally returned, by that point, the for loop has already gone through everything and has turned I into 4. All right, but what's another way that we can solve this? What if we couldn't use the let keyword? We can use closures here to actually do something interesting. We can actually wrap this in a function. So I can create a function, an immediately invoked function, that wraps this entire set timeout. And this function is going to wrap our little set timeout. So now in here, we can reference I, and as long as we reference I, it won't be removed from the local scope, or at least the reference to what I is when the loop comes through here. And I can do that by passing this immediately invoked function a parameter of I. That is, we call this function, and this function gets parameter I, which every time it loops over, it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we receive that parameter right in here. And just to keep the name separate, we'll say closure I. And now we can access closure I like this. Let's see if that works. If I run this, I wait 3 seconds, and look at that. It's working. I know that's a tough one. You might have to look at this a little bit, but all I did was I created a function that gave me access to the I variable. And this I variable, I kept in my closure by passing it as a parameter, receiving it, and using it inside of this callback function. All right, I think that was a big one. So let's take a break, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.